Hey everybody, I know it's a weird place to be seeing me, after all the controversy. I had to leave my old channel behind and start a new one. I got banned and blacklisted from YouTube, but I'm just here to apologize and to kind of address some of the allegations I've been receiving. And I just need to say, yes, I did in fact, when I was in the 5th grade, I pirated Turning Red about 19 times illegally. And it's just been eating me alive ever since then. Because you have a whole cast of talented actors. I mean, to say that they poured their heart out would be an understatement. And I circumvented the process of getting them their money by buying tickets. But here's the thing. I'm not making excuses. I'm just explaining. This isn't an excuse. This is just an explanation. I wasn't able to go in the 5th grade. I had an ear infection, really bad ear infection. I got it at I think it was Wendy's or something. I was crawling around the tubes at Wendy's and I got an ear infection. And I listen, you guys know me. I'm the biggest cinephile, movie lover there is. I mean, just to see the art of light and shadow intertwining on a huge silver screen, dazzling images on a huge silver screen, it just gets my heart pumping. And I would never, ever disrespect any movie theater, or especially not Disney. Oh my gosh, but I did this time. Guys, I drove 4.5 hours just to see the Odyssey in 70mm IMAX screen, guys. I love movies. But I just couldn't make it. For about the few weeks that Turning Red was in theaters, I couldn't make it. I'm such a Disney fan. A Pixar, Disney, I'm always looking out for hidden Mickeys. Everywhere I go, whether it's the parks or my house, I'm always looking for hidden Mickeys. And I'm one of the main researchers of the Pixar theory, if you've heard of it. I'm one of the greatest minds when it comes to Pixar. I would never, ever disrespect the Pixar Corporation. I guess I did. Oh my gosh, I did. I'm sorry. To everyone. To Disney, Pixar, the cast. I went to the library and I printed out the IMDb page of Turning Red. And I'm gonna apologize to not just the cast, but the crew as well. Hang with me. I'm sorry, Lori Tan-Chin. I'm sorry, Mia Tagano. I'm sorry, Sherry Cola. I'm sorry, Lillian Lim. I'm so sorry, James Hong. Hyen Park, I apologize. Maitreyi Ramakrishnan, I'm so sorry. Orion Lee, I am so sorry. I'm sorry, Wai Ching Ho. I can't believe it is you, Tristan Alaric Chen. Rosalie Xiang, I'll never do it again. Sandra Oh, I am so sorry. Ava Morse, I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry. Jordan Fisher, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Phineas O'Connell. I'm sorry, Topher Nyo. I'm sorry, Grayson Villanueva. I'm sorry, Josh Levi. I'm sorry, Sasha Roiz. I'm sorry, Addison Chandler. Lily Sanfilippo, I'll never do it again. I apologize to you, Anne-Marie, and Abigail Estrella. I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart. Listen, 19 times I watched it on piracy. It's horrible. You know what I did? The minute it came to Disney Plus, I bought a subscription. I've seen it since then 25 times. I made up for it with a little tip. I gave the cast and crew a tip on Disney Plus. I'm not like the other guys that just pirate endlessly with no remorse. I have remorse. I did something about it. It's not enough, though. I think when I go home, I'll throw it on. I'll watch Turning Red again. One last little, thank you to the crew. Oh my gosh. No, I was thinking all the actors. I didn't even think the characters. Okay, wait. No, hold tight, please. Abby, I'm sorry. Priya, I'm sorry. Jen and Grandma Panda, I really do apologize. I apologize to you, Tyler. Austin Chen, I didn't mean to do it. Lily, Helen, Auntie Ping and Mr. Gao. You know I'd never do something like that to you again. Who else? Mei Lin. Mei. She's the protagonist of the film, if you haven't seen it. She probably deserves the biggest apology out of everyone, because you're on the poster. You have the biggest head on the poster. I mean, not even Abby or Miriam has a head as big as yours is on the poster. Not even the panda. Your head's as big as the panda. The turning red panda. You turn red into the panda. Malin, I apologize to you. You did a great job in the movie. And for me, you are a Toronto native, grew up in Canada. You're great. You love to see Canadian voices amplified on screen. And I apologize to you, Malin. Ming/Panda Ming/Young Ming. I'm so sorry. Miriam, I'll never do dirty like that again. Robert from Four Town. Jesse from Four Town. Aaron T from Four Town. And Tai Young and Aaron Z from Four Town. Your music's great. It got me through hard times, especially when I had ear pain. I really listened to that, and it cured it. Mr. Kieslowski. Mr. Kieslowski. You were the best teacher I never had. Devin. Yeah, Devin. I loved you in the film. Same with you, Stacey Frick and Lauren and additional voices uncredited. You're great. You're all great. Oh, man. It's really hot in this car. I don't know, guys. I tried to wear something kind of, sad, like a black suit to show my penance, but, things change. I think why it's important, this film's so important because think about Canada. There weren't many Canadian films, and this takes place in Toronto. Because, let's do a little history lesson. Let's go back to 1953. Canada is at war, it's at the War of the Worlds, and they just defeat the tripods. So you see them kind of snake their way back into the public conscious because they gain their independence from the aliens, and they're finally able to start making films about things they like. But here's the issue. The prime minister at the time outlawed all pandas. Cited something like cultural cohesion is what he was looking for. No pandas allowed. Can you believe that? Not even at the zoos, the petting zoos, the drive-in zoos. You couldn't even have pictures of pandas in your house. Now, 25 years later, here comes Turning Red. A movie about a Canadian girl who turns into a panda. Do you know what that meant for us? For the world? I love pandas. I love animals. That's part of the reason why I watch the movie so much, is because pandas are awesome, and animals usually will go extinct eventually. So we have to look at them for as long as possible to remember that they existed. Growing up in the city, I didn't really have much access to animals, right? You grow up how I grew up, and I know a lot of you didn't really, you aren't really going against the odds with your success. And that's okay, I respect that. I grew up in the city. I remember as a boy, I tried to go to the bank to get coins to get a lollipop at the 5 and dime. I get on the train to the bank. Everyone there is wearing ski masks, black and white striped shirts, and they had a burlap sack with a money sign hung around their shoulder. I asked them where they're going. They said the bank. Me too. I get to the bank, no money. Just robbers running in and out all day long. I actually never had money growing up because I couldn't get it from the bank. It was always robbed. Right? So, also I didn't see animals too. Right? Because when you grow up where I did in the desert, the only animal you really see is the camel. Like, you spend most of your time just cutting down cacti to drink the water out of because you're really thirsty in the desert. And maybe you'll have like some grains for lunch, and like maybe some like I don't even know what we eat. We hunt camel. Oh my gosh, I gotta put my suit back on for this. I want to deeply apologize for all the camels I hunted. You don't know what it's like trying to survive in the desert, and that's the only thing out there besides the cactus and the tumbleweeds. But I'm an animal lover. I love Turning Red. I love animals like the panda, the red panda. I'm actually really sorry. I'm actually sorry for that. I think these videos that I will create now that I'm back on YouTube after the incident, I think I can maybe use some of that revenue to buy a camel, right? Give it a good life, you know, drink its camel milk. I can maybe even sell some camel milk for you guys. I can ship it out to you, you know. I'm sorry for that, and it's still really hot. I'm so sorry, guys. Gosh, what's new with me? It's been a while, right? I don't know. I've just been back in my hometown of the ocean. I went back to the ocean where I grew up. You know, again, it goes back to Turning Red, the animals. I grew up around a lot of fish, right? I went to a school called the Bubble Guppy Elementary School. It was me and a bunch of half fish, I was the only full human there. Everyone else was half fish. We had our teacher named Mr. Grouper, and there's this girl with curly blonde hair and a pink hair girl, and I think he was my best friend. He had blue hair, and we'd swim around the ocean. And I always found it weird that the girls in Bubble Guppies Elementary had to wear swimsuits, but the guys didn't. They just got to be shirtless. And I'm thinking eventually when they adapted it for Nickelodeon and the kids started watching my story, they saw that there was an inequality. The girls had swimsuits, but the guys didn't. And also, kids shouldn't be looking at shirtless things, ever. Kids should never have to it's weird to look at that. I know if I was a kid, I'd be disgusted. I probably would not turn out as successful as I did now if I had to watch that show. Luckily, I lived it. I don't know. It's really hot out here. Oh my gosh. My tears are getting lost in this ocean of sweat, right? I'm so sorry. Wait. Okay, I'm getting a call. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's happening. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna switch to my secondary cam. I'm gonna switch to it. We'll be right back. Gen Z is calling me. I've been waiting for this for so long. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello?
Hey, Gen Z. What'd you have to tell me?
I want to cancel Disney Plus.
That's your next victim, Disney Plus?
Yeah, Disney Plus, I'm going to cancel them.
Oh my gosh, how am I going to watch Turning Red?
That's your problem. I hate Disney Plus. We're going to cancel that.
Well, what don't you cancel, Gen Z?
We cancel everything, even M&M.
That's right, you bastards did that. Well, I can't disrespect my own generation, can I? Alright, thanks, Gen Z. I guess I'll cancel my subscription.
Yeah, and you next. I hate you.
Okay, alright, okay. That went about as good as you'd expect a bunch of angry, blue-haired liberal mob would react in a generation. That's the generation that we're living in. Alright, everyone. Yeah. They're canceling Disney Plus, and I have no way to watch Turning Red now. I have absolutely no way to watch Turning Red unless I can... If there was only, like, something I could have with forever. Like, something forever. I want something forever. I can watch it and put it into, like, a machine. No, I'm Gen Z, right? So I don't know much about old tech. I only know about smartphones and not reading books. But I do know about the DVD. And I think that if I go down to that Barnes & Noble bookstore, which I don't really know what a book is, but if I go to that store, I know there's DVDs in the basement. And there just might be a chance that I can get Turning Red. What do you say, folks? This is going to be one heck of an adventure, right? Oh, there's the AC. Oh, see, I don't really have much money because I don't really want to work. And since you guys canceled me, I don't have revenue anymore, right? Because I used to make money from this stuff, right? But no, you just had to cancel me because I pirated Turning Red, which I'm sorry about. I already apologized, and I want my money back. It's about a 5-minute drive. Can you bear with me for 5 minutes? Because you couldn't bear with me. You had to go and cancel me. And I'm so sweaty. The things I do for you guys. I grew up in the mountains, guys. I grew up on Mount Everest. I don't have, like, this resistance to heat that you do, that you Alaskans do, that all watch my videos. The majority of you are from Alaska, from what I remember. It's really obnoxious. And I don't have a way to mount my phone, and I don't really have a way to be happy. Isn't that just lovely? Isn't that just lovely? I'm not getting a crash. Subtle foreshadowing. Look how red I am. Look what I do for you guys. That guy has a bumper sticker that says audiophile life and like a lot of music signs next to it, and I misread that for a minute. Is this legal to do? You're right. I was like, oh hell no. Okay. Barnes and Noble. There's a sports car next to me. Would you look at that? You know, most people don't know this, but if you drive a sports car, you're entitled to benefits in the world. For example, if you have a loud car and you're poor with a Corolla, it sounds ugly and you're considered gross and stinky. But if you have a cool sports car, it's actually pretty cool. Like the good old days, huh? We're getting to know each other well. I remember I used to do vlogs all the time before you guys screwed me over and ran me off the internet. It's honestly kind of perfect that me, Gen Z's most recent target, got a call from Gen Z. Wanna Gen Z me, bro? Try. You could try. I'm so itchy. I feel like I just swam in like tears, which I was crying because I did something bad. Have you guys ever heard, like, okay, I know it's like not considered a good song by the audiophile such as that guy, but Hips Don't Lie, man, dude, I was listening to that the other day, man. Gosh, it's just the way Shakira does this thing with her voice, which is actually quite fascinating if you really look into it, where she can inflect it in such ways to where it just kind of itches that part of your brain that hasn't been scratched in years, right? I remember the first time I listened to Hips Don't Lie, it was before I watched Turning Red, and I bought it on iTunes, so don't get pissed at me this time. But it was fascinating because it felt like it was the first time I'd ever sat down. I'd lived a life where I was standing up, almost crashed. I lived a life where I was standing up, and I finally just got I finally know what it feels like to be sitting down. It's a great feeling. You should listen to Hips Don't Lie. I actually would recommend it. All right, guys, we're getting closer to Barnes & Noble. Hope we're all friends again, right? Huh? Oh, here we go. Parking. Go. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was not legal. Oh, that was not legal. Oh, that was a cop! Oh! Oh, that was a public safety officer. Don't you think having officers in public makes things less safe? I don't want to get all woke and Gen Z, but I don't know. Okay. Here we go. And P for park. Keys off. Oh, okay. So I have my nice suit jacket out in my second camera, so I hope no one takes that. We're gonna go do a little bit of IRL vlogging, right? Oh my gosh, man, I missed you guys. I missed you guys. I don't know why you had to kick me out of here. Why is it what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I think we might be walking home. I don't know what that PP was. That would make for great content, wouldn't it? Oh, man. I really hope they have it because I don't want to have to pirate Turning Red again. That would suck. That would suck. We made it. All right, guys. The most important day of my life is here. If they don't have this, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna die. I'm probably gonna not live anymore. Okay. No, that's music. What are these things? I'm Gen Z, so I don't know much about that stuff. Okay. Let's see here. T section. T. They're coming. Okay. This is real. This is actually happening. Okay. This has made my day. I am a very happy man. I think I could honestly just lose my life right now and die happy.